Hey everybody, welcome to CubeFit. My name's Drew. I'm going to lock our video spotlight in here. Then I'm going to go ahead and stand up and we'll get going. So hopefully everybody can see me, and I hope you're having a good Tuesday here. We're going to be doing total body stretch. So I'm going to do most of the moves today here standing. I'll give you a couple seated options too if you need to, and plenty of modifications just to get us moving. Let's get the blood flowing here. So going right into our first move, spend so much time in that keyboard and that mouse, so I want to focus on your wrist right now. We're going to put our palm up, grab the fingertips, and then go ahead and pull down, stretching here. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. I did make the announcement in the chat box that if you're watching with multiple people, just to help us better track attendance, it would be great if you could let us know, including yourself, how many of you there are. And definitely encourage your coworkers and others to do this in groups. I think the more people that do it, the more it's going to be accepted, and you'll feel more comfortable when you're in your office space doing this. We'll go about 10 more seconds here, and then we'll switch. See if you can get a little bit more flexion there at the wrist. And good. All right, shake out that wrist. Now let's go over to the other side. Holding here again. About 30 seconds. When we're doing some of these standing movements too, or standing stretches, also just focus on your posture. Are you standing upright? Are your shoulders back? Is your head in line with your spine so that we're not leaning forward? So I want you to really be aware of that as we're doing these stretches. We got about 10 more seconds here. And good. Let's go ahead and shake out that arm. You should feel that good stretch in the forearm right now. So now we're going to go ahead and just try to stretch out from the spine all the way through our shoulders. So we're just going to reach up towards the ceiling. Let's go up. You could lock your hands up top. And then I'm just going to push my hands up towards the ceiling. Shoulders can come up a little bit. All right, let's relax there. Slowly bring down. Shake out here. Now we're going to add a little bit more of a pull with this. So we're going to slide our hands up, flip, stretch. That's going to get you to retract the shoulder blades a little bit differently. We're there. Bring it down, kind of reverse that movement. So again, I'm here, slide, up, stretch, retract the shoulder blades as we do that pull up. Continue here. Let's come down. All right, one more time. I'm going to keep those hands close to the body. Slide, the elbows come up, retract, press up towards the ceiling. Deep breathing here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're getting the upper body going here. Now let's go ahead and start to focus on the lower body. So let me tilt the camera just a little bit so you can see me a little better. All right, so we're just going to try to stretch out the inside of our leg, the groin here. Now, this is usually best with the wider stance, but if you don't have clothes on that allow you to go very wide, you can go narrow. So I'll show narrow first. I'm going to stand here, and I'm just going to shift my weight over, and I feel the pull on the inside. A lot of you guys are probably pretty familiar with this stretch, so you're going to go there, and if you're comfortable in the clothing you're wearing, you go wider, and then we're going to lean into that other side. So let's go ahead here. Feel the pull all the way down the inside of the leg. Be really active with that stretch too. It's normal for a stretch to have a little bit of discomfort. There shouldn't be pain, but that discomfort that you're feeling or that pull means that you're really lengthening that muscle out. We'll hold about 10 more seconds here. Again, when we do this, you can go a little more narrow if it's better for the clothing you have on, and still activate and lean into it. All right, shaking that leg out. Now we'll go over to the other side. I'll show that wide stance again, leaning into my right side. Keep that good posture with the upper body too, so we don't want to be leaning forward, upright. 10 more seconds here. And we're going to go back into some upper body. And good. Relax there. And going back to upper body, step back so you can see me a little bit better here. Now we're going to do those reaches up towards the ceiling, but we're going to activate our lat and pulling down, okay? So I'm going to reach up with one arm, my right arm's up, full range of motion, squeeze slowly coming down. I'm active right here, just nice and slow. Then reach up with the left, really active up top, and then I'm squeezing, activating on the way down. Up, reach, down. Right here is our lat where we're trying to activate. Go ahead and just alternate arms, reach, and then pull. Imagine that there's a high cable or something that you're pulling down so that you feel that tension in your arms. Just keep on alternating. We'll do one more on each. So I'll go one to the right, reaching, stretching, strong pull, one on the left. All right, now we're going to go back to bringing the hands up overhead. Okay, so we're going to interlock up top, and then I want to add in a side bend here. So whatever side you're comfortable bending to, slight bend, feeling the stretch on the side here, the oblique. Back to the middle, and back to the other side. And good. I'm going to go back to the legs now. Now you can do this seated or standing, in two positions seated. So let's see, raise my chair up here. Tilt the camera a little bit as I show seated for you guys. So we're trying to work our glute. And depending on the pants, or if you have a dress on, you might have to do this a little bit different. So you can start by just crossing your leg. And if you're going to do this variation, then you just twist. I'm getting a nice pull in my glute right here as I twist my body. Next, you can do over here. I'm going to push down on my knee and kind of support that foot and push up. That's going to stretch the hip. And then the final variation, we can do this standing. I'll go ahead and show right here. I'm going to cross and then sink down. So go ahead and choose what's appropriate for the clothing that you have on and for the workspace that you're in. And let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do 30 seconds starting now. Now, if you started doing that when I was demonstrating, then just go ahead and switch legs. It's okay to get a little bit extra. So this is my standing. I'm going to go ahead and show my seated again. And I'll just go with the crossed leg version. We got 10 more seconds. All right, relax there. Now we're going to go ahead and switch sides. So there's my seated, and then showing my standing again. Should be feeling pretty good at this point. That blood's flowing all throughout the body. We got 2 more moves after this. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. Tilting the camera back up here as we go into the next. All right, so going next, we're going to work our standing pull aparts right in between our shoulder blades. Our scapula is what we're focused on. So showing from here, I'm just here. I'm back to that full range of motion, and then go ahead and switch to the other side. If you don't have enough room to go arms lengthened, then you can go ahead and go bent at the elbows. Then you're just lengthening the limb a little bit, but you can still get that movement. All right, so go ahead and choose straight arm. We're alternating right now. We're going to do one more alternating. All right, and then we're going to do together. So I'm either here or here, out apart, squeeze and hold, 3, 2, 1, back together, apart, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 2 more of these. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Squeeze as hard as you can between the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1, and good. Final stretch that we're going to do, I'm going to angle the camera down one more time to the desk here so that you guys can see my wrists. All right, so sorry about that glare there. I'll just try to keep it right there the best that I can. All right, that got rid of the glare. So using my desk, my wrists, now I'm going to turn my hands this way. I'm going to place them on there, and I'm just going to kind of pull my body back. So this is a little easier position. The more I pull back, the more you get that stretch. This is similar to what we started with, so we'll finish with this move here. If this is more uncomfortable, or if you wish to, you can just do that same stretch that we did before. Done in 10. 3, 2, and 1. All right, just take a knee down here, guys. Thanks for joining me today for CubeFit. We'll be back teaching tomorrow afternoon. We got our 2:30 class tomorrow, teaching stretch or strength tomorrow. Everyone enjoy your Tuesday. Thanks.